Not to alarm anybody, but we are filming.
Nothing is safe. No one is safe.
Disclaimer, per usual.
It's more towards him now.
We don't want that, do we?
You had it more towards the middle than last time.
How's that? Doesn't matter if Justin just scoots in the middle, does it? Disclaimer, we cannot see the screen, so if it looks ridiculous, we're sorry. Second disclaimer, it's hot in this car, so there's air. We may put music on. We may let the air be our music. But this is Farley Con recap show. You can tell we planned ahead.
This is improv.
If it looks like we're floating, it's because our pockets are extremely light.
Yeah. It's true. Ain't wrong. Okay, who wants to start? Farley Con. Our first convention.
It was fun.
Alright. That's it.
Good video. Good work, guys. I guess I'll go first. Okay. I believe this was everybody's first convention, right? Comic-Con. Alright. So, my initial thoughts were, I didn't really know fully what to expect. I was hoping for some really good comics, and I didn't know what the balance would be, comics versus toys. That's kind of the name with the convention.
Yeah.
But anyways, my initial thoughts were, once we walked through the front door, like, wow. Just looking at it and immediately seeing like just a ton of comics was really exciting. There were a lot of people there, and the way it was set up was nice, and it was crowded though. Like, there were definitely, you had to be a little patient, like waiting to get to some of the comic bins, but man, it was worth it. Saw some really cool stuff. There's a few people who cosplayed. The prices, top to bottom, I mean, I was pretty happy with the prices I saw. I mean, there were at least 3 or so 50-cent bins, at least 2 for sure that we hit up.
Like from 2 different vendors.
Oh yeah, and like large selections. And then when it came down to things we were willing to pay more for, you know, not all the prices were really that bad for me, and that kind of enabled me to go out on a limb on some things that I was really happy about. Those are just my initial thoughts.
Yeah, we had one vendor bundle for us, and we had another vendor knock $10 off. If you saw the video, you know what we're referring to. Yeah, vendors were very nice. I think there were only 3 storefronts: Infinity Flux, Fantasy Factory, and Fortress Comics.
That we know. There was a couple that we didn't really ask.
Yeah, I tried to, if we interacted with them, I tried to ask them if they were a storefront or just vendors. And I guess it was about half and half, I guess. I don't know how many comic vendors there were. There were probably more non-comic shops than comic shops, but still.
It was close, though,
yeah,
close.
Because the Spinner Rack, they are not a comic shop, but they'll go to vendors, and then they are a vendor.
They're a vendor at conventions.
They'll go to other conventions. They'll be at Cartersville Comic-Con.
Yes. If you were a vendor at Farley Con and you see our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or this video or something, don't hesitate to comment your store or something like that so people can find you. Every one of them was nice. I think we can recommend going through all of them.
I wish we had asked about the first 50-cent bin. I don't know who they were, if they have.
I know, there was a nice couple running.
Really nice.
They were the ones where, what did we get on camera? I took the picture with the Avengers #1. So they were very nice. We didn't catch their names. But most of the storefronts had like banners or posters advertising their store.
That's where 6 of my comics came from.
Was the couple.
They were extremely nice, really helpful.
Yeah, so everyone was willing to, they either had great prices right out of the gates, like those guys had the 50-cent comics, or they were very cooperative with like meeting you in the middle with prices. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Accommodating.
They worked with you. So that was awesome to go to a first convention, and Dude, okay, I'll say something that I noticed was I don't want to say starstruck because they're comic books, so that's not the word for it. But it was so weird. We go to comic shops and they have wall comics, but these were the heavy key Silver Age. Mostly we're talking Silver Age and some Bronze Age. I didn't see too much Golden Age, at least key issue wise. But dude, like, we were in there for a minute and some guy bought Spider-Man 300 and Hulk 181 and like 4 of the comics that I couldn't tell what they were.
We saw multiple
Hulk
Hulk 181s.
Dude. Multiple Hulks 181.
I know we saw Iron Man #1.
So Iron Man #1, Avengers #1, multiple Spider-Man 252s.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. It's not like now I'm immune to it, but it was like, okay, even though this is a small convention, the heavy hitters are here. You know?
I think it went beyond my expectations in that way, because I was expecting this. I didn't exactly know what to expect. I had high hopes, but I didn't know it was going to be like that.
Yeah, everyone brought their big guns, and that was kind of cool to see for a small convention like this. Made me wish I wasn't a broke college student, because they had Ghost Rider, or they had Marvel Spotlight #5. And number 9, which doesn't get enough love. But it was there. And there was Ghost Rider #1 beside, do you remember, Justin likes Wolverine, I like Ghost Rider, we both like Spider-Man, and those 3 characters traveled in a pack all day. Anytime you saw a Spider-Man or a Hulk, there was always a Ghost Rider hanging out like right there by it, or something weird like that. It was crazy, man. Because Spider-Man, yeah, but Ghost Rider, well, Wolverine, I guess, is getting popular with all the movies and junk. But it's just crazy that they were all together like that. It was just funny.
Oh yeah, Jessica, do you have any thoughts you want to say?
So I'd heard, we were all told it was small. So I didn't know. I thought it was going to be really small. But then we got there and it was actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be. And there was a lot more vendors and people there, just in general.
Yeah, the area's small.
It was crazy, but it was nice.
What I noticed, the area's small, but the heart was big. Like these people, you had some passionate buyers, some passionate sellers, and you could hardly walk down a hallway because the room is kind of small for
it was like
everything.
A gym, like a school gym sort of thing, like a rec place, recreation
it was a community center.
Yeah.
So like we were in.
Yeah, it's not throwing any disrespect at Farley Con, because you could tell it feels like they've outgrown it.
It was awesome.
They said this was like their biggest turnout, I think.
Yeah.
They brought it and we bought it.
They brought it, we bought it.
And the art and stuff, there was nice art. Now, if this one person is at Cartersville and they have this same picture, art, whatever, there, I may get it. It was like $10, and it was Spider-Gwen. It was actually 2 different Spider-Gwens. I think one of the Spider-Gwens was Spider-Gwen as Ghost or whatever, and then it was Gwen Stacy, and in front of her it was Gwenpool. So it was actually really cool, and it was only like $10, but I didn't get it because I got so many 50-cent comics.
Yeah, she was breaking our bank with all those.
But if he happens to be at Cartersville, I may try to look at that because it was actually really cool. You saw it.
Yes, in other words, be at Cartersville Con, and you can have our money.
And we should also mention there was a guy there who's in like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
and he was like, I guess, yes, Stranger Things, and there's a few other things that he's been in. Wesley went to the bathroom same time as him. It was weird. And then
we stood beside each other.
I know. I kind of wanted to go talk to them because Savannah, I don't want to say her name, but she was zombie on Walking Dead.
Oh, okay, yeah, the little zombie.
I'll try to pop their names or a picture of them up on the screen or something, because I did talk with the Stranger Things guy and he was very nice. I just didn't catch his name because we were using the restroom
or something like that. Another guy, another man. Something.
Was that his name in the show?
In one of the things that he's in, yes.
Right, yeah, because he said he might be getting a named role.
Yes.
His name was
So
either,
good luck.
I think his name was either Jason or Josh.
We'll have it up on the screen. We'll have it up on the
And
screen.
then the girl was Savannah. I think it was Jade
Wehunt?
Wehunt.
Yeah, something like that.
I wanted to go over there, but there was always people over there.
So, man, it was cool. It was a really cool experience, top to bottom. It was really cool.
We're gonna do a timeout. We're gonna check and make sure it didn't overheat and turn off. I think I'll double check. We are filming. We filmed off. Sorry about that. We're trying to make sure our camcorder does not overheat or turn off randomly, since we're trying to do this in this oven we call a car. Jessica, what's the next point?
I'm not sure. I know, unfortunately, I'm into newer comics, which they didn't really have many there. Infinity Flux did have some, but the only one I was really interested that I didn't already have was Fantastic Four, and I figured I'd wait on it because it's going to be cover price anywhere.
By new comics, do you mean the ones they had on the little? Yeah.
Yeah, because other than that, they only had older comics, but on that spinner, they had new comics. But there weren't really, that was really the only new comics there. There was some older series of new comics, like the X-Men 2013 I got, the Astonishing X-Men 2013. I was able to find those. I even found some Spider-Woman, but no Spider-Verse. Even though I really thought they would have some because of the other comics I was able to find, but no Spider-Verse. That was the only downside. But I found a lot of other comics that are not new, but still newer. What would you consider that? They're still new age.
They were definitely 2010s, right?
Yeah.
because all of them I got were at least 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
It is kind of weird to explain. You really need to know what you're into before you go to these conventions, because Jessica makes a great point. There was a good bit of New 52 and whatever Marvel's run was called during that same time. Like you see some of the footage where we saw some X-Men around 2013. Yeah, but if you're talking, 2002 to 2010 even? I don't think I saw a book from that time period.
Just ultimate stuff.
Yeah, okay, I mean, that's fair. I don't know every line from everything, but there was definitely a drop off. Lots of retro comics. I think if you're into 2000 and up, you just have to work a little harder. I didn't see too many back issues of new comics. For example, Teen Titans Rebirth, which is on issue 20. I didn't see Teen Titans 19, 18, 17, and I looked at a good bit of Teen Titans stuff. I just didn't see it.
There was only like number 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think, of Spider-Gwen. Only one person had Spider-Gwen.
Is that her first run or second run?
I don't know. I didn't look it up because I wasn't sure.
Because her first run was only 4 or 5 issues.
That's true. I'm pretty sure it was the second one though.
Okay.
But I probably would have found more if I liked older stuff. But
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I liked what I found. I knew I liked X-Men. I've always wanted to read some X-Men comics. That's why I started getting Astonishing X-Men. And then Justin found some Astonishing X-Men in a different 50-cent bin. And I had already bought 2 from a 50-cent bin. And also found a different X-Men. It wasn't all new X-Men, which apparently came out around the same time. It was just called X-Men, and it's like the women, basically, of X-Men.
Why didn't they just call it X-Woman?
And they only have 26 issues, and that one place, it was the couple we were talking about earlier.
Yep.
They had issue 1, 9, and 26. So I got the first issue, number 9, and the last issue, and they were all only 50 cents each.
Now,
But yeah, like I said, the only downside was no Spider-Verses. I would have loved to have some, but
and to that point, that's why you came out spending the least, because all those new comics that she was into. And
fold up that bag some more. Not that one, but the other one. And then make sure it's not any wings at all because it was partly touching and I don't know if
What about that now?
it should be good. Is it filming?
It is filming. Our 50 cents. Did we do a good transition?
What? You just said all the new comics are 50 cents.
Yeah. That you're into?
Oh.
Like the ones you
new.
bought?
Yes.
Not the ones off the wall, but the new comics in the 50 cent bin.
Yes, the 2013 ones.
So, our camcorder overheated. That's the transition that you guys saw there.
It cut off. Sounds like it's...
No, in the last clip.
No, I mean, it's doing stuff. It's like focusing or something. It's been doing stuff. I heard it being noise.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah. Camera cut off. It's back on now.
Hopefully.
But I think that was about it for me. I don't even remember what were we talking about?
New comics.
No, I mean, what were we originally supposed to be talking about?
Good question.
We said, Jessica, what was your point? You said there's no Spider-Verse.
That was the only downside. I found a lot of cool comics, so at first we were there for a little while, like probably most of the time. Like, what time did we leave? 2 something? We were
Yeah.
probably there till 12 something or 1 something, and I was thinking, I'm just not getting anything.
Yeah, she did go like
I
the
did.
first
I was
2
like,
hours,
I'm just
3
probably
hours.
not getting anything. I was like, maybe I'll get that picture, the painting that I liked or whatever, but I was like, I may not get anything. But then we walked over to the 50 cent bin. Justin was looking there, and then you filmed me looking over there, and then I found stuff. It was pretty cool.
I think that is how it happened.
Yeah, that is how it happened. And then I finally got done there after finding 6 comics, and Justin had a pile of comics for me. If I had bought them all, I don't know.
I take that as my personal duty in this group is to like show them things they need to buy so that they buy them and hate me. That's kind of the way it goes.
I mean, it was probably like 10 comics. I bought like
She had to narrow
4.
it down.
Yeah, I bought like 4 of them maybe or more.
Hey, I feel pretty good about that.
But yeah.
I cost them money.
There was a lot.
Cost
'Cause
like
there
$2.
was the new Astonishing X-Men, the 2017 series, well, the 4th series, the one that I started getting number 13 for. He found like 1 through 5 or 7 or something. I know there was at least, I remember seeing 5 and 7. There was a lot of them, but I didn't get them. Kind of wanted them, but 13 started out a new thing anyway, so I was like, I don't need them. I bought the old Astonishing X-Men instead.
Yep.
Yep, that's about it for me. It turned out good, even though no Spider-Verse, but it's okay. I got X-Men.
Nice. Now, I will say, I saw probably every key issue that I was looking for. I didn't see first Elektra. I saw Death of Elektra. I saw first Black Cat. I saw Avengers 1, Ghost Rider 1, Marvel Spotlight 5, first Hobgoblin. We named a bunch at the start. I saw probably every key.
First Madam Web, right?
First Madam Web was there, yes.
It's on your list.
It was on my list. I had to pass it up, unfortunately. I will get it later. But I had to get those Teen Titans. I'm sorry, guys. Except Spider-Man 121 and 122, the night Gwen Stacy died. I did not see those. I saw Teen Titans 2, Teen Titans 1, Teen Titans 44. No Spider-Man 121. That's probably the thing that made me the most sad. I didn't even get a chance to walk away from it. I didn't even get a chance to pick it up and then put it down. It just wasn't there. I didn't see it at all.
Oh, dude. I just remembered something I forgot to tell y'all I saw.
What's that?
I found Iron Man 3 for $20.
Is that a key issue, or did you just feel bad for putting it down?
No, it's just Iron Man number 3.
Iron Man number 3.
Yes, no, it was actually 30, but it was like a third off in that bin. I forgot to show you guys. It wasn't in great condition,
Hey,
but it
they
was
still
pretty
might
cool.
be taking stuff down. We might be able to get a deal.
Okay, do you guys still want that comic?
My experience was really good because I went in there to get Spider-Man, and so like the new old thing, like it wasn't really a problem for me because we've said it multiple times. Me and Wesley are generally into older comics, which made our lives easier today, kind of,
and harder.
Yes, it's like
There was too much for them.
it's a double-edged sword in a way, but so the interesting thing is I've actually been into new Spider-Man lately, or relatively new. That's why I dropped a pretty good bit of money on that Amazing Spider-Man number 700. So I didn't have too much of an issue. Like, I guess the number one thing I wished I could have, I actually saw it, just not one I was willing to buy, but the Amazing Spider-Man 800, which is only a couple months old or so, something like that. And they had a version of it there's only like 25, I think, in existence. And they had one, it was like $25, and it was like a variant cover.
It was
Was that right?
Yeah, and I feel like it was a popular artist.
I'm sure it was. It
started
looked
with an
cool.
R, but I feel like I've seen that name on other stuff.
It looked cool. I just allocated my money elsewhere. But other than just like casually running into 800, I mean, I really didn't have any issues. Like I saw a pretty good bit of like modern Spider-Man comics and retro Spider-Man comics. So like, I was happy for what I was looking for. I had a great experience.
If you're going to be at Cartersville Comic Con or Epicon, right, Jessica?
Yes, Epicon is in November.
If you're going to be there and you have... Okay. If you have Teen Titans 2 or Spider-Man 121 and you want to hook me up with the broke college student discount, I'll take it. Obviously not for free, but generously discounted, we'll say. I don't even... As long as the cover's intact, I don't care if there's spine damage, a little cut in the corner. I don't care. Just as long as like the story's intact and the cover's there and the back page is there, I don't care. 2, 3.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care. Well, more so for the night Gwen Stacy died. It can be a little rougher. The Teen Titans 2 I'd like to have in condition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll take it off your hands. I will get it if you hook me up. Outside of that, I mean, I loved it. They're going to be holding it again in the spring, I think.
That's right.
And we found out about other Comic-Cons.
Yeah, we figured out
Now
about
we're going to Alabama.
I guess so, in March.
There was another one. We didn't even go to them, but theirs was also in March. I don't know where it was going to be held, though.
Yeah, that's going to be the hard part.
We can't go to 3 in March.
Oh, I know.
Because Farley Con will probably be back in March.
Farley Con will be in
Or
the
April,
spring
maybe.
at least.
Could be April.
Jeez.
We'll be broke. It doesn't matter. We'll be broke.
We will.
So I didn't mention it, but I did find 2 Witchblades, but I didn't get them.
Shame.
Especially since they were only 50 cents. I should have.
You know, it's like our favorite meme, and you have not bought one
I know.
yet.
Well,
Not even off camera.
You haven't bought a Witchblade this whole
She
time?
just hasn't bought one, dude.
but I've been
I did
wanting
not
them.
know that.
You know, I looked forever
know,
there,
I
and
know.
only one place had Witchblades.
Well, we have some goals to close out season 1. Let me just say, we have some goals to close out season 1.
Cartersville Comic Con, you'll have to pick up one.
Yes, and Spider-Verse.
Cartersville,
My goal
do not
is
let
to-
us down.
Yeah.
Hook Jessica up with some Witchblades.
I at least want issue 1 of the new Witchblade. Maybe a run.
Which one's that?
Witchblade?
Which blade? Which blade is that?
Maybe a run of the old one. But see, the old one goes like in the 800s. Like it just ended a few years ago. I don't think I could do that. So maybe some runs of it. Which TJ's had the best for that. But like I said, they did have 2 here. I would like issue 1 of the newest series. But other than that, I think my goal, like for Cartersville, is maybe some Witchblades, but definitely some Spider-Verses if they have them. There's more. It's gonna be bigger. So
Yeah. If you have Witchblade, find us.
yes, let me know.
Find us. If you see us walking the halls,
I've only found 2 number 1 Witchblades. One was a variant, and it was like $30. No, I'm sorry.
No.
It was 20 and then half off, so then it was 10. But that day I wasn't gonna get it. And then the other one, I believe, was Second and Charles, and I didn't get it because I found all the Spider-Gwen.
There's another
that.
store. Are you talking about the new Witchblade or the old
The
Witchblade?
new one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
Fair enough.
I haven't gotten the new number 1 yet because of there being so much other stuff I've gotten at those places.
Right.
That's all, folks.
Now,
So-
Justin had a point.
Yes.
I did.
Oh, you already said it, didn't you?
I did.
You did, okay.
But we had a great time at Farley Con. Thank you to everyone there. Everybody was so nice, and the
were.
prices were really good. And it was a great. Like, I'm glad that was my first convention. Like, that was great.
Yeah.
It really was.
Thank you, obviously, the people who put on Farley Con. Thank you to the vendors who came out. Thank you to the,
The mayor of Eastridge.
yeah, that's a great person.
Great person.
I was going to say to all those who attended it, because, I mean, they outdid themselves.
They did.
It was a good convention.
I want to point out that I actually thought this was kind of big,
I think
but it could be because it was our first con.
I think
It was big to me, bigger than I expected. So
Oh, yeah.
now I'm wondering, like, what's the others going to be like, because everyone says this is a small one.
well,
Right.
yet again, I think the room was small. Like, I think they've outgrown that room.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everything in there was like bigger than what you would like
Yeah,
anticipate.
there
Like
was so much.
like they did not pull any punches.
I don't
didn't
know.
get everything on camera, but there was so much. There was someone who had Kingdom Hearts keyblades.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we did not film any of the
Like,
people
a
who
bunch of
had.
artists, too.
Like there was one table just full of knives that we didn't
That
get
was-
anything
yeah,
of.
that
I'm
was
sure,
by
yeah.
the-
right by that, yeah.
keyblades.
Yeah, I didn't want to film anybody's art, just out of respect, I guess. I don't know. I probably could have asked them if we could film it, whatnot, you know, but I just didn't want to be using their art. Probably weird, probably isn't that big of a deal, but I was just worried at the time. We tried to get all the comic. Did we get Shane's
No.
booth? We didn't even get Shane's booth. Sorry, man. We'll get you at Cartersville though, for sure.
We've got you at Cartersville. We've got you.
He had a sweet booth with a couple Teen Titans, and he had Hulk 181, Ghost Rider 1,
Teen Titans.
Teen Titans 2, Teen Titans
price really
44.
And
Yeah,
Nintendo
yeah, you could say the price fell. They had a Nintendo one that was really cool. He was trying to explain it to me.
He said it was in a Nintendo Power.
I was out of it. Yeah,
and
okay.
it's really rare because it only came in the Nintendo Powers.
Yeah, it looks sweet. I'm ashamed we didn't get on camera though.
I know. I thought about taking a picture.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone who interacted with us. And thank you to the people who put on Farley Con. It was awesome.
Thank
We
you for
will-
letting us buy your comics.
Yes, we'll gladly take
Thank you
more
for
off
the
your
50
hand.
cent bins.
50-cent bins. You guys are.
Lifesaver. I
You're
got
the real
You
MVP.
I
guys.
got 11 comics.
Let's see. You got 11. I got 4. 15 of our comics came out of the 50-cent bin.
Yes, I spent $3 at one, and then the other one they had 3 for $1.
3 for $1,
So I only
so
spent
33
like
cent then, dude.
$1.50 because I bought 4, I think.
Yeah, that Ghost
So $1. No, I bought 5 there.
Ghost Rider.
So $2.
Yeah,
So
Ghost
I
Rider 40 and that Fantastic Four came out of basically a 33-cent bin.
But just on myself, I spent $6 on 11 comics.
I'll say that I passed on Inferior 5 number 1. That broke my heart, but I got Ghost Rider 11 in its place. So
You passed on Ghost Rider 6.
I did. I passed on Ghost Rider 6 and Inferior 5 number 1.
$4.
And yeah, and the Judas contract. God, like, we gotta go back.
Okay.
We gotta go back.
See you guys, part 2.
It's closed now, unfortunately. But next week we will be back to exciting episodes where I think episode 5 is going to be the flea market. So that one's a video game episode. So if anyone's been waiting for video games,
Oh yeah.
next week's your episode. We still buy some comics though.
Oh yeah. My life goal.
Your life goal.
Yeah.
And we are a month away from Cartersville Comic Con.
And you can look forward to New Comics Wednesday. I'll be picking up the new Spider-Man.
That one may be coming out on a Thursday.
Sorry, Batman. Wait. One or the other. I'll be picking up one or the other.
One or the other.
I'm just going to show up and it's going to be a surprise.
I think you just got Spider-Man.
You did just get Spider-Man.
So it'll be Batman.
Yes.
I just picked up Farman. I honestly don't think I have anything next week.
Good, because it's Teen Titans time.
Woo!
thought
Me and
it was.
Wesley.
No, it's not. It's the next week.
Give me that back.
They said it was like the 20-something, like the 20.
Join me, Justin, for New Comics Wednesday.
Maybe me. Maybe. I know there's an Astonishing X-Men annual, but I don't know if I'm going to get it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Probably not because it's like...
We'll see.
Yeah, because we looked
Teen
it up.
Titans is the 22nd. isn't
Maybe
it?
I'll buy 2 new comics, but I highly doubt it. But we'll see.
I might get one. We'll just
Maybe I
have
should
to
take the
wait and
chance on
see.
Fantastic Four or something. We'll see. We'll see. But we'll get there when we get there.
I don't think there's anything. But we'll see then. You'll know then. You'll know on Wednesday.
I'm just saying I got class till 6. So
Sure.
I don't know if it'll be on a Thursday
So meet us in
or
Dalton.
if we're going to go to like Fantasy Factory to pick them up.
Watch us on New Comics Day.
It'll be out.
Whatever day that is.
It'll be out when it's out.
Yeah.
Okay,
What
yeah.
Thursday?
Or Thursday.
I
Just
said what Thursday?
with Thursday. Just follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff so you know when the next video is coming out. Thank you everyone who watched this video for some reason.
Comment what you think. Yeah.
What did you get from Farley Con? What did you pass up on Farley Con?
Did you go to Farley Con? Are you going to
Of course you went to
Cartersville
We
Farley
should
Farley
have
Con?
started with Farley Con. If you went.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys.
Hey, if you're a vendor, make sure to let us know.
Yeah,
You
if you're a
already said that
vendor,
earlier, I think, but make sure to
to
comment.
reiterate, if you're a vendor, comment, follow us on Facebook,
We
Twitter,
want to
Instagram.
know if you're a store or, if you just sell or whatever.
If you're a store and you welcome filming in your store, let us know. We'll hit you guys up for season 2. Yeah. That's probably everything we have to say.
Signing off.
We need a cameraman.